Morning.
I didn't know if Nate would be here this morning.
I didn't expect him. I
See-
knew he was going to be at the council meeting.
Is he changing diapers this morning, is he?
Yeah. I think she was born last Monday.
Wasn't it Tuesday morning? Was it Monday afternoon?
Tuesday. I don't know.
Another little girl told somebody this morning, the 5 years that I've worked with Nate, are we live now?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
I was just going to say with each girl that Nate had, he calmed down a little bit. He's mellowed with each girl. Now he's got 3 girls.
Oh, I did not. Did you find that to be true, Joe? You got 3 girls. Of course, you got 2 right out of the gate. So that,
Pretty calm again.
Oh,
you've always been a cool cat. That's good. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to call the Board of Public Safety meeting to order and begin with the minutes of the last meeting.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the minutes of the October 13th Board of Works meeting.
I will second. All those in favor of approving the minutes as submitted signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Any amendments today to the agenda?
No.
Moving in through our agenda, jumping down to department business, mayor's report, just maybe 1 or 2 things. So I know fleet management is going to come up. We've actually gotten some notices from Enterprise that I believe all of our vehicles are through manufacturing. So they're now being coordinated with dealerships to receive those, and then they'll be received in the dealership process, and then they will Enterprise will then migrate those from the dealership to your upfitters or outfitters. So that's sort of the process it's in now. What I think needs to happen is communication. I think, Jeff, you've been in communication with FEDA, and I don't know if you, Joe, have been in communication, but maybe just confirmation on. So then maybe Enterprise has been in conversation with the upfitters, because I know that has happened from the police side, but I don't know if it's happened from the fire.
I went down on Thursday to talk to him
Mhm.
to see if he had a list of equipment for me to order from, or if I just need to do it on my own,
Yep.
or if he knew what was coming on the truck.
Yep.
From the factory. He goes, I didn't even know the fire department was getting a truck.
Okay. So
He tried to call FEDA Thursday when I was down there. FEDA did not answer.
yeah, we were down at the conference together, so I suspect that's what. Okay. So I'll send that to FEDA, CC you guys on that to make sure.
I just need to know like model number basically, or what model it is.
Yeah.
And I can start getting some stuff ordered on my own.
Okay.
And then on ours, Blaine called me last week, and he did say that someone had reached out, and he would probably be receiving 3 of them
Mhm.
here fairly soon.
Yep.
And then the other 3 would come later on.
Yep.
One thing that he did recommend, I went ahead and approved it, was that we usually use Wayland lights. He has switched to Federal. He's trying to get all the other departments that he works with to switch to Federal,
Mhm.
save about $3,000 per car. So I told him, let's go ahead and vote with Federal this
Yeah.
time, and we'll try it, see how it works. So
Sure.
it'll be a little bit of a
Good deal.
savings there.
The same with mine. He looked at mine. He said, those are Phoenix lights. He goes, I don't do Phoenix. So I'll be looking at Federal.
Federal.
He said Hamilton County, Carmel, they're all switching to that. He said the good thing about the Federal is the warranty's longer. It's a 10-year warranty instead of 5. And then if he needs to replace that, he just takes a picture of what he needs, sends it to him, and his rep will send it the next day. Where with Wayland, you have to ship the product in.
Oh, to get it replaced.
Then they ship it down to you. So
Good.
people can turn around if something does go bad.
Perfect. Good deal. All right, then there was something else I was going to report on, but I'm failing to remember. So with that, then we'll jump to fire. Chief Bittner.
Any questions over the monthly report?
Looked like you had a good day at your golf outing.
We did. It was perfect weather, good turnout.
Yeah.
Beginning of October, we hosted 61 third graders from Tri-Central They came in for a tour and fire prevention education. Sounded like they had a good time. They all filed past my office, and one of the guys said, "Tell Chief Bittner hi," and I believe every single one of them, "Hi, Chief, hi, Chief, hi, Chief." Seemed like it took for about 10 minutes for all of them to file through going over to Jeff's side.
There was good feedback I had heard from Tri Central on your guys' participation, so I appreciate that. They had a good time.
I'll let the guys know.
They're looking forward to next year already.
Public safety building renovations have started. They've removed the insulation from the truck bay and our upstairs area. They're having trouble getting it out between where the roof is screwed into the beams. It's mashed in there pretty good, so they're working on a solution for that. The front entryway, the overhang has come down. I'm not sure when they're going to do the concrete, but they started demo on the restrooms this morning.
All that coordination has been going well.
Yes, they've been great to work with. If they need something, they come to us and let us know.
Good.
So yeah, we haven't had really any issues so far. We had the 2-week progress meeting this past Wednesday. I think Hearn might feel like they're being held up a little bit by Etika
Okay.
with
It's good to know.
submittals that they had sent and that Etika was not getting sent back like what they felt like was a timely manner. So I think that's kind of why they tore the overhang down, and then we're waiting on some stuff. And so our front entryway is closed to the public and has been for a few weeks now. And I think they've been just waiting on some stuff to get approved through Etika.
Okay.
Which Etika was at the meeting as well. But everything seems to be going well. They're good and easy to work with.
Good.
Mayor Schmicker and I attended the NDOT meeting concerning the roundabout at 19 and Division. I believe what they say that's 27 or 28, probably 28.
Yeah.
When that construction will take
construction
place.
let in 27 and
Yeah.
construct in 28.
So that one could prevent or could pose a response issue with us, possibly with the police department as well. We did have the local 1979 and FOP golf tournament. They had wonderful turnout, wonderful weather as we talked about, and looking forward to that one next year as well. So we also, the same evening, had pumpkin painting at the fire department. The public was invited. Tim's One, East Union Pumpkin Patch, and Quick Cup teamed up to donate, I believe it was 75 pumpkins. And I believe almost all of them, if not all of them, got painted in some manner. I attended the District 6 Chiefs meeting in Portland. Found out that Muncie they just went, I believe it was last week, on their final inspection on 2 engines for their department. They're buying hose to outfit those. So they had said, anybody else in the district that needs hose, let us know. We'll throw it on there. We'll get the bulk pricing. So we needed about 5 sections of attack line and I think 3 sections of supply hose. Supply hose is typically about $1,000 a section. We got it for about $750. So
Good deal.
it was good to be able to jump in with them and get the bulk pricing that they've been getting. I think 1 or 2 other departments was going to jump in on that as well. We've had multiple paramedics attend the EMS World Conference last week. They had that, and there was also one of our companies we deal with, Stryker, had a EMS lecture downtown that we got two invites to. It was at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse this past Wednesday night, and you got a free meal and a EMS lecture out of it. So Captain Moss and Alyssa Flick went to that, and they said the lecture was very good. They learned a few things. Captain Moss will be teaching 2 Stop the Bleed classes for the Sheriff's Department. I believe that is the end of this week, Thursday and Friday. She also worked on renewing our controlled substance regulation and EMS registration with the state. The renewal prompted an audit, and like I believe it was the next morning, they said they looked through everything. They said, "You're good. Everything's great." So she's been doing a good job with that. Thursday and Friday night, we'll be passing out candy to trick-or-treaters. We normally have a huge response to that. A lot of kids, a lot of candy passed out. The blower motor on one of the furnaces at the station locked up a few weeks ago, and started filling the station full of smoke.
It's not good when you see smoke pouring out of
Yeah.
the fire department.
Yeah.
Just,
Nick Stewart thinks that the mount broke, and then the squirrel cage got cockeyed, so that's when it locked the fan up.
Oh, wow.
The motor, we checked it with our thermal imager. It was a little over 330 degrees. Melted the wires to it, but he got those parts ordered and got that replaced, so it's back up to working condition. We are fully staffed at this time. I've got 3 new part-time employees, 2 firefighter EMTs, 1 firefighter paramedic. At this time, I don't have any vacancies. Shout outs. I would like to give a shout out to Ross Schulenberg and Trice Huffman for the organization of the golf tournament. They basically did everything on their own and did very well.
Mm-hmm.
For the first year having it, it was a very good success. Also to Chantel Howell, she organized the pumpkin painting event all by herself. Got a hold of everybody for the pumpkins, advertised it. I forgot to put it on here, but she's also the one that designed our new pink shirts for October that the union bought for us. She worked out a deal with Apple Group and got the best deal that she could find, and got everybody 2 shirts apiece. So budget, money was moved from ladder 10 payment line to the firefighters' wages, so that should come pretty close to taking care of that. And assistance firefighters grant is opening up sometime this fall.
Have you seen anything about that?
I keep getting like emails that say like,
Coming
from
soon.
different companies that are their product is eligible for
Yeah.
it, and they're like opening soon.
Okay.
Fall
Yeah, I haven't
2025.
seen anything official yet.
Yeah, that's why I
people-
just said this fall, because that's all I keep seeing is sometime this fall.
heading into November. I guess it's technically still fall.
Yeah.
But then saw that Carmel was successful on an application to AFG probably last quarter.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good indication. Our application would be very similar.
AFG is once a year.
So then theirs is through AFG. Do they have a smaller, different grant opportunity?
So, I mean, there's
Certainly not
multiple
from
different
last year.
things that you can apply for.
Okay.
But I'm assuming like if they're just now getting awarded, it was probably from
Last year,
the previous
Wow.
years. It typically takes,
several months.
yes.
Wow.
And then you'll have the first round go through, and some of them are like, oh, well, the project costs less, and then they'll have money back, and then they'll grant
Other.
a second round opportunity
Okay.
grants with money they have left over. So that could be one of those. Partnerships, volunteer activities. Tim's won East Union Pumpkin Patch Quick Cup for donating pumpkins. And yeah, number 8 was what we already discussed with the truck. And that's all I have.
Any questions for Chief Bennett?
thank you.
Chief Stout?
Joe hit on most of
I was just saying.
Yeah, pretty much you could have just done both of us.
We're to switch the order so you get your time to shine too.
You got the stats there. Any questions on those? Or, I know I think this is the second month with this new form of stats. Is this, I mean, do you like looking through that, seeing those
Yeah.
types of numbers this way, with the actual calls and the arrest, separated?
Looks fine to me.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, we're still on track to, as we normally, I think there was 168 traffic stops this month and 545 calls for the month. So we're right there where we normally are. We'll be right at about 5,200 calls for the year time we're done. Like I said, Joe hit on a lot of stuff. I do also want to give the shout out to Trice and Ross for the golf tournament. When they presented this to us, we didn't know if we'd be able to get it done this year or not. And they pushed through, and with the donations they got and worked out with the golf course, I think we had 22 or 23 teams that showed up. I think it ended up being about 24 teams. There was one that came in that wasn't on the list. Almost $14,000, I think. I think it was going to be about 7 apiece.
It was 7,900 pieces.
Yeah, so for the first year, that's great.
Oh, absolutely.
For the FOP. Some of that money will end up going towards what I was going to bring up was the Cops and Kids Christmas thing this year that we do every year where we take the kids shopping. We venture with Meyer, and those applications are out and they're due back by November the 14th. I know they've gotten several turned in already, but they did a really good job on that. And next year, I'm sure will be just as good. Another shout out, we had the shooting earlier this month. We rarely have them. That's a good thing, but everybody did amazing. The guys that were on scene got the guy in custody. There was never a threat to the community or anything like that. They had the scene locked down. Guys came in off duty to assist. State police, huge help. They came in, they interviewed everybody that was in the residence. There were children involved. So it all worked out really, really well. They did a great job. Got a confession that night, and it was over and done with. So everybody did a really good job, fire included. It was a chaotic scene when I got there, and they had it all managed very well. So good job for everybody. Staffing full. We did drop one out of our background investigation, so we stopped one in the background process, but we don't currently have a spot open. We'll finish that background. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and interview him with the officers board. That way, if we do lose one, we're 3 steps ahead already. We can just continue moving forward with it. So hopefully we don't have to do that, but we've got that in our back pocket. Joe already mentioned the fleet vehicles. We did go through our current fleet, and inspected every vehicle, inspected all the equipment inside the vehicles, ordered what was needed. There were some outdated things. We added a few things. We added leg restraints to all vehicles for people that are fighting us on the road or anything. We also added seatbelt safety locks, so people are flexible. They can get their hands from behind them in front of them. We had a female get out of her cuffs, unlock her seatbelt, try to get out of the car. So we have locks now that go over the seatbelt, and we have a master key that you actually push in that will unlock it. Put seatbelt extenders on as well. So now the seatbelt sits up here instead of right down here where your hands are. So several things were purchased for the vehicles and replaced in all of those. Community engagements. We did school walkthroughs with canines. We try to do that 2 or 3 times a year, both Tipton and Tri-Central. We did Tipton a few weeks back. We had all 3 dogs in the county, both of ours and the sheriff's department. We did middle school lockers, backpacks, high school lockers and backpacks, and then the high school parking lot.
I was going to ask how many times a year you did.
We usually
you do
try to
that.
do it 2 or 3.
Do you do that during the day when the kids are there? So
Yep.
they actually see.
So they actually do it as a drill. So they'll go into lockdown phase. They have to take all their backpacks, anything they have in their classroom, line it up in the middle of the hallway. So we'll walk the lockers, and then we'll walk the backpacks. That way they can't just keep something in the classroom that we go into, and they don't know it's coming. We don't tell anybody we're doing it except the administration at the school. We'll set that date up with them, and they'll go into lockdown phase, and they don't know why they're in lockdown until we're there. So nothing major was found. I think we searched 4 lockers that the dogs hit on, and I think 4 cars, and everything came back okay. So nothing major. I did not get a chance to get the budget printed off. Debbie's on vacation this week. I was on vacation last week, and we just missed that one, so I don't have that line item with me today, but I can get that to you. Like I said, I think the only thing that was really spent out of this month was the new equipment for the vehicles. So that's pretty much all I've got.
Any questions for Chief Stout?
No. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Is that it?
Well, unless there's anything else.
Move we adjourn.
Second. All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have a good one.